and forcing an incompletion.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Recovered by the
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will close the gap down to 14. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
He's going to take another shot here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Caught Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Normally sure-handed Sammy Watkins had it and lost it, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. His throw incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Los Angeles.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
Justin Tucker.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Number 33.
He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Setting up the screen for Cook. Cook able to escape. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he's got a noon one. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up
again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And the ball carrier.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now the 3rd-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The open man here, Renfrow.
The pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Michelle, the ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
He was brought down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Rams 1st down.
On 1st down, Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
He's got Jack Doyle. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll run for it with Cook. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield.
4-yard line.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Sammy Watkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
The kick is good.
And it's up and good.
Score Bills 24.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Deontay Harris. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and establish themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He'll get this underneath to Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it, and the Rams have got it back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michel. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The ball carrier.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And it's Michel once again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The tackle made by...
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Hit that. Yeah. Can I hit that? Okay. Yeah. Can I hit that? Yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay. Now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these